I've struggled with weight my whole life. Growing up, I was a pretty chubby kid. In fact, I don't think I've ever had a time in my life where I could say I was skinny. I was in a homeschool program from first grade to college. This was a big contributor to my weight gain. Online schooling made physical activity really limited. It wasn't encouraged by those around me either. Growing up as an obese child had its challenges. I'd get comments about my weight that did more harm than good. If I went clothes shopping, I had to look in the juniors or women's section. I think the most frustrating part of it all was how uncomfortable I felt being in my own skin. I got taller in my teens, and fortunately that helped balance out the extra pounds, but I was still classified as overweight and unhappy with that. What really kick-started my weight loss was dance. I always had a passion for it, but never joined a class because I was afraid. I let my anxiety get the best of me. But going to college had helped me come out of my shell more, and with that I gained enough courage to sign up for a hip-hop class on campus. Don't get me wrong, I was still terrified, but I walked in there anyway, and that decision changed my life. They had me dancing at school for about 3 hours a week, along with practice at home. By the end of the semester, I lost 16 pounds. I started calorie restricting and cutting out certain foods that didn't agree with me. Just by diet changes alone, I lost another 27 pounds a year after the class had ended. Not only was I feeling healthier, but it helped a lot with my confidence. I was finally beginning to feel comfortable in my own skin. Things can be complicated when you're on a weight loss journey. Sometimes you're not the only thing in the way of achieving your goals. If you're living in a household that prefers convenience, it can be really difficult to stay on track. If you're constantly surrounded by people eating junk, temptation is always within arm's reach. This is a challenge I face now more than ever because of COVID. Quarantine has brought me back to the unhealthy lifestyle I had as a homeschooled kid. I'm finding myself falling back into old eating habits, and I've gained a few pounds back. And as the weight creeps on, undoing all my hard work, it's made me realize how important getting out of the house is to one's mental and physical health. I've also learned that this is no excuse either. Just because my situation has made things more difficult, it hasn't made them impossible. Weight loss is not a continuous slope down. Fluctuation is natural and slip-ups happen, and that's okay. Healthy living is a journey towards a new lifestyle, and trust me, I know it's far from easy. I'm confident that I can get back to where I need to be and continue down this journey. At the end of the day, the only thing stopping me is me.